Hey friends, this is Wendy with Love and Stampin'. I am so excited that you are here today. This is a YouTube premiere video, which means it is not live, but I've pre-recorded it, and then I'm going to be in the chat box with you live if you're watching on June 27th at noon Pacific Standard Time, or daylight time actually. Today, I just wanted to show you really quick. This is our creative inspiration calendar. If you want to get one free every month from me, there's a link below the video that says get my emails. You click that link, sign up for my emails, and I will email you a free creative inspiration calendar every single month. I think I said week earlier. Also, if you place a Stampin' Up! Order with me, there's a link below the video to do that. Any size order will get you this free handmade card along with this super cute little charm. This month's charm is this little flamingo, and I have it on my little tweezers here. So stinking cute. So you can get that for free. All right, let's make a card. We're gonna make a spanner card. I've never made a spanner card before, but I thought it would be a fun one to try. We're gonna score a 5.5 by 8.5 piece of Mossy Meadow cardstock at 4 1/4. Then we're gonna turn it and we're gonna cut at 1 1/4 inch all the way to that 4 1/4 inch fold line. We're gonna go to the other side and line it up at 1 1/4 inches, and we're gonna do the same cut all the way down to the 4 1/4 inch fold line. So when you're finished, you'll have a card that looks a little funny at first, but we're gonna add all the pieces and parts for this to come together. You'll love it. I do want to apologize in advance if you hear the helicopters outside of my house. We've got some construction going on nearby, and they are using helicopters, I think, to set power poles. I'm gonna get into that in another video as to what is actually going on, because it's a very emotional for me. I know you're like, what? Why would it be emotional? But it just is, and it's gonna take a nice long story time for us to talk about it, because yeah, it is. It's emotional and it's hard, and I just don't want to talk about it quite yet. So stay tuned for that. And then today, oh, let me tell you the measurements of everything. Okay, so I already told you the card. Here we're layering on the Let's Go Fishing Designer Series paper. Now what I love about this paper is you can use the back side of it for a print if you're not into fishing, or if you don't have somebody who's into fishing, which I don't in this case. I am making this card for a very specific purpose. So my nephew, so there's the fish, but the other side is this. My nephew Caleb, who's 18, has graduated high school, and I have a video coming out tomorrow, and we're going to talk a little bit more in depth about him and why this is such an important graduation. So you're going to want to tune in tomorrow to see that video. It releases at 7 a.m. So here I'm just layering down. Let's go back to the card. Okay, so I've layered down the Designer Series paper pieces. Yes, there's a free project sheet with all the measurements, so you don't need to write anything down. But this is 2 3/4 by 4, and these are 1 inch by 4, and they all move independently. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna open these up like so, and we're gonna glue this piece of Mossy Meadow, which is cut at 1 1/4 by 5.5, all the way across here. And this will be our fun little spanner opening. Okay, now underneath that, we're gonna have this little piece, and we're gonna hide it, okay? And I'm really being brave here with this, because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lay it glue side up right here, and then I'm gonna take this piece and smash it down on there, and then pull it back, and then I'm just gonna wiggle it around to get it nice and even. We're gonna stamp a sentiment on here, but then it's a little hidden message. Isn't that cute? We might handwrite there. And then the next ones, these are 1 inch by 4 inch also. We're gonna take these, and with our centerpiece down, we're going to add our little side pieces. So you're gonna need 4 of the 1 inch by 4 inch pieces. Okay. So we're going to add that. And then we can lift this up, and then inside we've got another 2 3. This is, excuse me, this is actually 2 7/8 by 4. So we're going to set that in the middle. Okay. And there you go. There's the base for your spanner card. This piece is cut at 1 inch by 5.5. How easy is this card? So simple, but super cute, right? Okay. Now, for the decorations, you know what? This is a little bit crooked. Oh, is it? Or is it? I don't know. Okay. We're going to go with it. This piece is Mossy Meadow, and this is basic white. And I did use the layering circles to cut this. These are retired. So I'm sorry that they're retired. You can no longer purchase them, but I love them and I'm not getting rid of them. There are just certain products that I will not give up. All right, so my nephew is a train guy, car guy. He likes old classic vehicles. So I'm gonna use the sentiment that says happy birthday to a classic, but I'm not gonna stamp the happy birthday part, okay? So I'll show you how we're gonna do that. I'm going to use my Mossy Meadow ink. Let me grab that real quick. And I'm going to take some Post-it note tape and tape off the top, just like so. And then I'm going to ink it up. Make sure it's inked really well. Then I'm going to remove these masks and stamp. And it says to a classic. Now I need to find a sentiment in my arsenal, which I know I have one, that says congratulations to go across the top. Because my nephew is a classic. I'll tell you that right now. He is awesome. So we're going to put that right in the center. And then let's see if I can find a congratulations sentiment. Give me 1 second. All right, found it. I'm going to use the Best Family Ever stamp set. This says congratulations right here. So I'm just going to grab this one out. Congratulations. And then grab a little piece of paper. I'm going to stamp this so it's down at the bottom. And then I'm going to come in here. And this is just a great way to stretch your stamps. As you saw, obviously this stamp was supposed to be happy birthday, but with just a little finagling. You know what? I wonder if I could bend this enough to stamp it on the top of there. Let's try. Because I think that would look even cuter. This is the great thing about photopolymer. Oh, I think I can. Let me just a little bit more. This is the great thing about photopolymer sets, is you can bend them. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's try it. So we're gonna test stamp it first and see how it looks. Oh, look at that, you guys. Fantastic. Now let's pray that I can get this stamped nicely. I did it! Yay! Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay, so then in here, I thought it would be cute to put, there is a nephew sentiment. And then I thought this says best. So I could say best nephew ever. So I think it'll all fit. So let's grab another. And he's my only nephew. That's the best part of this. So I'm not hurting anybody's feelings. I don't have any other nephews. Okay, let's stamp nephew first. Okay, and then we're gonna stamp best. And then we're gonna clean our stamp. Oh, I'm very excited about this. Can you guys tell? Okay, and then we're gonna cover the the best up and ink up the ever. Remove this. Best nephew ever. Isn't that cute? And then I'll put a note in here to him and some money, and he will be a happy camper. Isn't that a cute card? I absolutely love it. All right, thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit today and learning how to make a spanner card. These are really cool cards, and I will have the project sheet over on my website to share with you so that you can make one of these cards yourself. This particular set or card, excuse me, uses the Let's Go Fishing Designer Series paper, He's All That stamp set, and the Best Family Ever stamp set. So super cute. I absolutely love it. Love it. Thanks so much for tuning in and watching and hanging out with me for a little bit. Bye.